Ever since the dawn of time, humanity always sought to go faster. Humanity went from running around on their bare feet to taming animals to go faster, to create machines to explore the land, the sea, the skies, and even space. And now, the only place left to conquer is video games. One of my favorite genre of video games in general are speed games, and not games that people speedrun like Ocarina of Time or Mario Odyssey, but games that reward you going fast. For me, fast-paced, chaotic gameplay is extremely fun to me because it's crazy going Mach 10 while doing something crazy. And this genre of video games, I feel, is extremely slept on. This is extremely fun games. It's one of my favorite genres, and I just want to talk about some games that I enjoy, and what other way to start off a speed game than talking about the icon himself, the one that redefined to go fast in a video game, the first person to do it. Dragster for the Atari 2600 is a game that exists. It is the first game to technically push players to go faster. All you do is press a button and hope you get faster. And that's the entire game. There's no menus, it is just that straight thing, and then once you're done with that one race, you have to restart it. You play as a pizza cutter trying to reach the end of the screen, and that's it. That's the entirety of the game. This game is terrible. It sucks. This is the worst thing that if you were a kid back in the 80s and you got this, you'd rather jump off a bridge than play this. And you know what something little Timmy would have liked to done instead of play Drag Racer for the 2600? Is subscribe to this YouTube channel and like this video and watch all my videos. You know what's a way better game? Sonic the Hedgehog is a game that exists. This is probably one of the first real games to inspire people to move fast. You build up your momentum, you jump over obstacles. It's a pretty simple game, and overall, it's fun. It's a good game. But my problem with Sonic the Hedgehog, especially these first games, as they're slow. They're more like a puzzle game where you're waiting for like platforms to move around and exploration is a big stage, which isn't a bad thing in general. It's a good game, but I want to feel to go fast. And that's what a lot of Sonic games do later, make you feel you're going fast. Especially Sonic Adventure, Sonic Generations, even Frontiers. You feel fast, but this early game is not it. But I still love Sonic. He is Sonic the Hedgehog. Who doesn't love him? I mean, look what the internet does to him. I want to talk about one of the most redefining video games of all time. Doom. Doom 1 and Doom 2. These are iconic games in gaming. They basically define what is a first-person shooter. And this game allows players to take the game at their own pace. Want to take out one enemy at a time? Want to search around the map for secrets? Or you're like me, and you're running straight through those enemies and trying to clear them out as fast as possible. At the time this game was released, it was fun as hell. Don't unsubscribe, please. Don't unsubscribe, please. Don't unsubscribe. But this game is fun, even today, especially if you play it with the mouse support. But if you have to play this with the arrow keys and the control button, this game sucks. That's why ID Studios later went on to innovate what Doom is. Modern Doom is one of my favorite series, period. These games are chaotic, they are fast-paced, they're gory, I love them. Going around hell and killing demons is so much fun, and the crazy variety of weapons you can use, this game makes you feel like an unstoppable force, and the gameplay is smooth like butter. I love these games, and how their movement, they're fast-paced, they're crazy. But I think there's one game that tops all of these. Ultra Kill is the best game I have ever played. Take everything I said about Modern Doom and multiply it by 11. It takes heavy inspiration from Modern Doom, but that's not a bad thing. It improves on it. The main mechanic of the game is that blood is fuel. The only way you can heal is that you get blood all over you. And as much as I love V1, I can admit, they're Ari Twig. They die if they get hit too much. They're constantly going around, sliding, dashing, double jumping, rocket jumping, bunny hopping to avoid damage. And this game has some of the best sound design, character design, and video game design, period. This is one of the best games ever. Now, what makes this game a speed game? Well, at the end of every level, there is a ranking system. And if you're a gamer like me, you know if that's not perfect, that is an insult to you, and you have to correct that. And to get a perfect score, you have to kill every enemy in the stage, get a high enough score, and beat the stage as fast as possible. And the best way for you to get score is that you're constantly switching weapons. Sure, you have 5 weapon types, but each weapon has 3 variants, and some weapons have alternate forms. For example, your machine gun turns into a saw blade that loops around the same area that you shoot at. And these weapons have their own variants. And this music is amazing. There are so many mobility options. You can rocket jump, you can rocket surf, you can slide, you can bunny hop, you can dash, you can wall bounce, you can do whatever the fuck this is. And there's secret stages that completely change up the gameplay of the game. There's a free demo on itch.io and you should play it. And in fact, I'm sorry about yelling into the mic, but this is generally one of my favorite games of all time, and you should go play it. I love it. But what if you just want to focus on pure platforming instead of going around and aiming? Well, Pizza Tower, for you, the basic premise of this game is that you're Italian. And I know that sucks, but hear me out. You're Peppino Spaghetti. And I'm not joking. That's his name. That is his name. It says it right there in the game. And this pizza guy is gonna shoot your pizza place with a giant laser. So you gotta run and stop that. And what you have to do is you go into each of these levels and you have to kill the pillar. And once you kick off this pillar, you have to run. The level is gonna explode if you do not make it back to the entrance in time. And once you make it back, you get your rating. And it goes from D to P. Now, let's see me get this P rank first try. What? Only S? But I got my full combo. This can't be. Oh, what's this? And you have to do it again. That's right. To get a perfect score in this game, you have to do the lap again and book it back to the start. This game encourages you to go as fast as possible and replay stages over and over again to perfect them. And what I mean perfect, I mean perfect. You cannot get hit a single time. You cannot drop a combo a single time. You have to collect every collectible, and you have to complete the lap too. And then finally, you can get that P rank. Now to do that for every level in the game. Oh yeah, and the music in this game is absolutely amazing. And I just love it. This game is amazing. This is a should play. It's on Switch and Steam. Now another game around the same genre I call Pizza Tower is Anton Blast. And just like Pizza Tower, once you hit the end of the stage, you have to book it back to the beginning. But this game is a lot more exploration based, and instead of sprinting like in Pizza Tower, you have this unique combo system with your hammer swings that you have to maintain to go fast. And this is unique. It's fun. It's different. It's a little more slower pace, but I love it. This game's amazing. And I also talked about this game in my other video about how indie games are better than AAA games and how AAA games are failing and indie games are succeeding, and how you should totally go like and subscribe and watch that video because that video is awesome. And yeah, so this is just what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk about something I was really passionate about. I might change up the formula later on, and if you like more, I might talk about another game genres I like. So yeah, and remember, play the Ultra Kill demo. It's on Steam and itch.io. Okay, bye.